any internet. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, how are you? I can't see anybody online. Yeah, but I know you'll come by, or maybe you're setting up your things. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to have you on board. Please feel welcome and enjoy the teaching for today. I'm sure that it shall be, of help to you and for your kids, as we are going to talk about mentorship today. I'm still looking for somebody to come on board so that I can begin. At least they can tell me, I can hear you loud and clear. Yeah. As I wait for them. So how have you been? How has your week been? Yeah. So it's already 1 p.m. And as you know, I always try to keep time. Yes, unless otherwise. But I really love keeping time. So it's 1 p.m. I know maybe most of you will catch up during the replay. So when you get on board and it is a replay you're watching, just hashtag it and say hashtag replay. Yeah. And if you're watching me live or you're coming on board, just click on the setting on top of the video where it's written streamyard.com. Click on it so that I can be able to see your comments. Yes, now I can see one eyeball. 2 eyeballs. Thank you very much for coming on board. God bless you. And with that, I think I am okay and I'm ready to go on. Yes. Please just send me a message. Tell me how you can hear my volume. Is it okay? What should I increase? Let me know. Let me know where you're watching me from. And be ready. Be ready. Today we are talking about mentorship as one of the programs that we run on my journey. Yes. So my journey actually runs 2 programs, and one of it is mentorship, where we do mentorship for teenagers, and the other one is sexuality talks, where we train parents on how to talk to their children regarding sexuality. And so today I've decided, let me do something about mentorship for the sake of, those people who want to understand what basically we do when it comes to mentorship programs that we normally hold. Yes, yes, yes. And basically, I also want you as a parent to know that you are a mentor to your kid. And when you're a mentor to your kid, there's some things that are fundamental that your kid needs to possess so that they can be good mentees to you, or even to that person that you can guide them to as a mentor in their life. Sawa sawa. So I'm going to begin. And I hope that you are well. I hope that you're well. I can't see any chats. But I know I can see 2 comments already. Thank you very much. Kate Muturi said, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. Oh yes, just click on top of the screen. You can see it's written streamyard.com. Then I can be able to see you. Thank you so much, CJ. Thank you. Then I can be able to see your name. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to share my screen today. I hope it's going to work out. You know this thing, eh? I hope it's going to just work out when I share my screen. Is that big enough? I don't know if that is big enough for you to see. Yes, now that can be big enough for you to see. But then that is not the first slide I want you to see. I want you to see the first slide. That one. Yes. Thank you so much. So we're going to start from there, and I'm going to say thank you for joining me. My name is Sarah Kibazo. I'm your host, and I'm the founder of My Journey, and this is a program that helps you guide your children on the sexuality matters. And I'll say today, we normally run two programs as My Journey. We run a program for mentorship. So today, I just want to dwell on the mentorship aspect of our training, of our program, sorry, of our program. So, um, the two aspects of our program, which are actually, let me show you. Yes, the two aspects of our program, which are actually training parents on sexuality talk to their kids, and then there's mentorship program for teens. Yes, and then we also train mentors because normally when we do our mentorship programs, I just don't do it alone. I have a team that we do it together. And most of the time, also you as a parent who want maybe to be a mentor to your kid, or you're a pastor, or you're a leader somewhere where you mentor people, not only children, but you want to learn the art of being a good mentor. You know, there's several skills that you need to have to be a good mentor, so that you can be able to pass the skills that you have, you know, to the other person. Okay. So most of the time, you'll find that your child, as they grow up, want an outlet. Okay, they just don't want to look at you all the time. It's you guiding them. It's you giving them way forward. It's you doing this to and that to them. So most of the time, you want to, you want to what do we call it? You want to give them an outlet somewhere where they can pour out their issues. Somebody maybe who is not you as the mom or the dad, or maybe you can even find it's a sister, a brother, or somebody else. Okay, so the aspects of things that you need to look out, okay, when you're looking for a mentor for your kid. And there are also certain principles that your kid who is being mentored, now whom we are calling the mentee, needs to acquire. There's certain aspect, or I mean there's a certain role that he also needs to play so that the mentorship can be successful. So but today we are not training mentors. We just want to talk about the mentee, and how you can engage your child, how you can engage somebody else, and come to realize that actually this person can be a good mentor to my kid. And I want to open up your eyes so that you can see the importance of mentorship in your child's life. All right. So let's talk about lack of mentorship. So when you talk about lack of mentorship, we are saying that when you assume that mentors are not important people in our children's life. And I want to also reiterate and say something like mentorship is not the same as counseling. You see, counseling deals so much on psychological issues of a person, okay, but mentorship is more of passing a skill, okay, passing a knowledge, passing a know-how, somebody else who is less experienced in the matter that you are talking about. Maybe it's a job, a career guide, maybe it's academic guide, maybe it's let's talk about life issues, maybe it's just the aspect of their growth. Okay, so somebody who has passed through and has been successful, maybe they've gone through issues, but they have been successful in whatever area that you want your kid to be mentored in, or even yourself to be mentored in. All right, like the program on sexuality talks that we do, most of the time what I do there is mentor parents. Okay, and I do most of that program. I do a lot of it. I do a lot of mentorship for parents so that they can be able to talk to their kids when it comes to sexuality issues. Why? Because some of those aspects are things that I have experienced. I have been able to practice them, and they have worked for me. So that is why I consolidated them in a program and then passed it on to you. So what has lack of mentorship caused to us? It has caused lack of role models. Okay, our kids don't have role models nowadays. And if you ask them, they will tell you, like who is their role model? Some weird people. And you're thinking, wow, okay, how is he a role model to you? It's because they're doing things, that your children will find as fun, but things sometimes that don't have values, and they call that person a role model, and if it's a person they cannot interact with on a physical basis. Maybe it's just someone on a movie or a music, or somebody who is somewhere, somebody they cannot interact with on one-on-one basis, and they call that their role models. So lack of mentorship has created that gap. Our children no longer have role models, they don't have people they can look up to. Maybe the child wants to become a lawyer, but you've never come to a point of connecting that child to a lawyer, somebody who has grown to become a lawyer. Maybe your kid has already gone through, right now they're sitting for Form 4, yeah, and you've not discussed career issues with them. So they've not even gotten somebody to guide them through the career issues. So this is when now you need someone to mentor them. Okay, thank you very much for those who are joining me. I'm so glad today you're available. Yes. And there's also early sexual activities among teenagers. That one has been brought by lack of mentors, lack of people who can guide them through. Okay, probably you're a parent, you may be not busy, but probably you are unable to talk to them. When you don't get somebody to mentor them and you're assuming, oh, the seminars they are going, in schools, maybe they're being talked to in schools or in church, and you're thinking, that's enough. No, sometimes it's not enough. They need a one-on-one basis with somebody, walk with them through, somebody whom you can trust, somebody whom can actually tell you, you know what, I kept myself pure and this is how I got this level, or I messed up and this is how I got myself out of the situation. So somebody who can actually walk with them. So then early sexual activities, of course, will lead to early teenage pregnancies. Of course, it will lead to some marriages, the eloping that we are seeing around, just a boy who is 18 and a girl who is 19, now they are eloping, becoming a family, some kind of marriages you don't understand, but it is happening because they lack people to mentor them, to work with them. There's also an aspect of stress and suicide, and we can see it happening around a lot around our young children. There's laziness. People lack work ethics. You take somebody to work and they don't want to work. You're wondering, I thought you needed this job, and they're working as if they don't want to work. It's because they've never seen somebody work. They don't have somebody who has mentored them through work, somebody to show them, what, you have to work hard in life for you to become 1, 2, 3. So they're just lazing around. Somebody at 30, 40, even 20 years, they're still sitting in their parents' home. 25 years, they're still living with their parents in their house, expecting their parents to feed them, do all that to them. Because they don't see any need of going out and get their mom and dad can provide, because they lack people to mentor them. Okay, self-centeredness. Okay, and this comes, I can call it, it comes from the people who are supposed to mentor, the people who are supposed to mentor, but they are self-centered. They don't want to share out that skill. They don't want to talk to that kid. They don't want to guide this child through this process, because you're feeling like, you know what, it's none of my business. Si mtoto wangu, okay? It's not my kid. So there is that aspect of self-centeredness. That is why now, those are the kind of things that lack of mentorship will bring to our children. All right. So what are some areas that you'll need to be mentored? What are some areas that you'll need your child to be mentored in? There's general life issues, all right? General life issues, which we know we are dealing with our children on daily basis. Some kids will just come home and they're bored. You even don't understand nini memfanyikia shule. You don't even get it. They're just bored, or they're just behaving funny. And when you're trying to intervene, they don't want to talk to you. There's someone who needs somebody to work with them, somebody to mentor them, especially when they reach the teenage level. There's behavior molding. We need mentors for the sake of behavior molding. I do a lot of mentorship, and I deal with a lot of young people. And I can tell you for a fact that most of them is just they have some weird behaviors because they don't have somebody else to look up to back at home. But when we work with them, you realize that they come to realize, oh, so there's another aspect of things. I don't have to always be gloomy and moody. Those are the things now maybe they have grown up with in their family. Is thinking abusing people or even shouting or even is the norm of life. Okay, but now when they come to our program and we train them how to change their behaviors, how to try and make their own environment out of the environment they've been raised in, you find that person, they they change and become better people. There's academic issues, they may need somebody to mentor them academic wise, they may need people to mentor them in their careers, they may need people to mentor them even in their marriage issues. Even you yourself, you'll need somebody to mentor you in your marriage issue life, if at all you're married, or if you want to get there. And also parenting issues, we still need to be mentored in those areas. Okay, so there's this one person, I love him so much. He's called Buck Rogers. He was a baseball manager some time ago. And this one thing that he said that there are countless ways to achieve greatness, but any need to achieve one's maximum potential must be built on a bedrock of respect for the individual, a commitment to excellence, and rejection of mediocrity. In other words, this means that it is important to acknowledge that you need to be propelled to another level, and maybe by maybe one who is ahead of you, okay? And also be ready to commit yourself to the process, okay? And those are things that when we are taking our young people through our mentorship class, those are things that we let them know at the beginning. Like, you have to commit yourself to the process so that mentorship, the whole thing, can be of benefit to you. So as you look to for a mentor to your kid, look for a mentor in the area that you feel they need guidance in, okay? Let me say another thing. To be a great mentee, for your child to be a great mentee, rather, let me talk also about before we talk about your child being a great mentee, I want to talk about the benefits of being mentored. Yeah, so that you can see, yes, the benefits of being a mentored. Now, this is the benefit of being a mentee. Okay, you're learning from someone else. And one aspect of it is that there's a practical advice, there's encouragement, and there's support. Okay, it is practical. It's not from theory, because when you're looking for a mentor for your kid, you're looking for a mentor in line of the need that your child is in. If you need a child to be mentored in a certain career, then you are going to look for somebody in that field to mentor your kid. And when it comes to mentorship, you can have various mentors of different, different angles. I will show you. I have so many mentors of different angles. I will show you. But you need to have mentors of the various fields that you need your child to be mentored in. So what they're passing to your kid is a practical advice. It's something that they have tested and proven to be true. Another thing is that they learn from experience of others, which is better off than learning from their own experience. And I don't know if it is human or it's what. People don't like it. But let me see your comment. I don't know why people don't like learning from learning from other people's experience. They want to learn from their own experience. I don't know. I don't have an idea why. But give me a comment and let me know why people prefer learning, especially when they are teenagers. You tell them this is wrong, but they will still go through it just to learn from it. I don't know. So, but there is that benefit that you learn from someone else's experience. Then there's social and academic confidence. Okay, so now you have connected this kid to someone who has passed through the process and they have overcome. So what is happening if they are empowered? Their social and academic levels, they have confidence now. They have confidence. They have somebody they can look up to. If they want to make a decision, they have somebody they can look up to. And so they will make a decision with confidence, okay? And that brings us to point number 4, where we're talking about empowered to make decisions. And there's development of communications, there's development of study skills and personal skills, depending on the area of mentorship you want your kids to be mentored in. I have a friend who does a lot of communication skills for kids. She does a lot of mentorship for communication skills for kids. So she grooms your child to be able to become a good speaker, or a good orator, and a good public speaker, and so on. So that is her area of mentorship. That is where she mentors kids to be in. So if you need your child to grow in confidence in their communication, in their study, in their personal skills, then you need to align them to the person who can guide them through that. And when we do our program, Normally, we do a program on self-awareness, and those are some of the areas we touch in. We let your child be able to also know who are they, where are they going, why are they on this earth, and what is their purpose on earth. So when they come to also find their purpose, to know themselves, then they develop a kind of confidence. They develop also skills on how to work out their way through the goal that they want to achieve. And there's also development strategies for dealing with personal and other issues. Yes, so issues will come. Definitely issues will come around their life, and probably what they're being mentored in is not what they will come across, but the issues that relate to that particular issue they've been mentored in. So they have developed now strategies to deal with those other issues. Identity, self of direction, they get that. They also there's also insight into the next stage of career or life. They get an insight, they get an overview of what they're expected to become in future, or what they're expected to do in future, because now they have somebody who is already in the future that they need to go into. And definitely they make new friends, especially when they come to our mentorship programs. We normally do most of it in group. So they make new friends, learn new ideas, new skills, and so on. Sawa. All right. So after that, I want to take you through the critical skills that we expect your child should develop into when they are being mentored. So one of the skill is and this is actually a skill for you as a parent, and it's also a skill for your child, because even your child can identify a mentor, and which is the skill number one: acquiring that mentor. Okay, you're supposed to be acquiring a mentor, not a mentee. So you should be very active in selecting and negotiating with several mentors who can help you succeed, or who can help your child succeed. You should be able to identify an individual who can mentor you, or who can mentor your kid. That is a skill you need to get. So you should be able to identify. And when you're doing this, especially if you're doing it for your kid, you're looking for someone who is trustworthy. Maybe this person is somebody who will be meeting your kid maybe once a week, or maybe once in a holiday. So you want them to be able to, somebody you can trust, okay? Not somebody you leave your kid to and they come back, maybe they've become they've known how to use drugs or do some crazy things. So you need to have that skill of being able to identify a mentor, a good person. The person can be a very good accountant, and your child wants to be an accountant, but the person has weird behaviors. So you need to be able to identify that kind of a mentor. Search for several mentors for different areas. Okay, don't just have one mentor, but search for various mentors for different areas. If it is for your child, if it is for your own personal development, you should be able to do that. Help them know you need to be mentored. Okay. I remember another time when I met one of my mentor, and she's the one who spotted me. Okay, she's the one who spotted me. And when she spotted me in a crowd, and she told me, you know what, I want to work with you. Okay, I want to work with you. Now that one is one. And then I have another mentor I had to go and tell that, you know what, I want you to work with me. So it is important for you to declare, like, I want, if you are somebody who wants to mentor somebody, you can also do that. But if you're looking for somebody to mentor your kid, or you're looking for someone to mentor you, then you should tell them that, you know what, I need to be mentored, and then, or I want you to mentor me. And then convey your needs and convey your goals to the prospective mentor, and negotiate the mentoring arrangements. You need to negotiate the timing. You need, if there is a pay in one way or another, you need to negotiate that. If how to bring back the feedback, you need also to negotiate that. Your meeting schedules, you need to negotiate that. All right. So that is in acquiring a mentor. It's supposed to be a mentor. Typo error, sorry. Then number 2 for a mentee is that they're supposed to be people who can learn quickly, okay? Because I'm teaching you on the process. I'm teaching you as I'm doing. So they are supposed to be people who can be able to learn quickly. And we are not saying that if they're a slow learner, they cannot be mentored. That's not true. First of all, because we need to also, a mentor and a mentee need to also get a point of equilibrium where they can be able to meet. So I am, as a mentor, I'm supposed to identify and know which kind of a person I'm mentoring. And as a mentee, they also need to be open-minded and be ready to learn quickly from the mentee, because I'm taking you through a process, and this process is timely. Okay, it is timely. When we train mentors, we let them understand that we need to create a timeline to mentor that kind of an individual, because you cannot be in the life of a person forever. You have to have a timeline with them. All right. Sawa sawa. Another thing is that a mentee needs to be a person who can show initiative. All right. If there's anywhere you want me to repeat, please just write it on the comment. Then I'll go into it once I am done. But in point number 3, we are saying that the mentee needs to be somebody who can show initiative. Mentors will observe the things you do on your own, improve yourself. Okay. But mentors will follow up, especially the initiative being taken will affect their reputation. But you as a mentor needs to be somebody who takes initiative. Like you need to they give you a challenge, or maybe it's a program that you want to begin, or maybe it's a business you want to begin. Need to see you as somebody who is able to take initiative. If you want to begin a business, let's say for instance you want to begin a business of maybe opening a boutique, they need to see you looking out for those stores. Okay, that is taking an initiative. And when you're taking that initiative, they need also to see you asking how much is the rent, so that when the next time you're meeting, at least you have all those details. They know, okay, if you found this rent at this amount, then your business cannot go with this. Look for a house of this amount. Okay, so you need to be somebody who takes initiative. And these are things that we show our mentors. When they come to our club during holidays, when we hold the seminars, we let them understand that this is their part they need to play, so that by the end of the program they have gained something. And there is the aspect of managing relationship. When you talk about managing the relationship, we are talking about, sometimes you can look for a mentor for your kid, but and when we talk about the talking to your kids about sexuality issues, I normally tell you that it is important to give them the do's and the don'ts. Okay, the safe circle. So when they're in a relationship with somebody who is their mentor, they need to be in control. They need to know that as much as mom has appointed this person, or dad has connected me to this person to guide me, there is a point they cannot go with me. So you need, as a mom or as a parent, you need to show them that, you know what, you have the right in that program. If you find it is not going on well with you, terminate it. Come and let me know. We terminate the whole deal. If it is working out with you, well and good. If you realize that the person is not, teaching you what you are supposed to learn, you need to come and take control of the whole relationship. Sawa. At these stages, I believe should take a mentee, at mentee should be taken through. And if you are a mentor or you want to become a mentor, these are stages that you need to take your mentee through before you begin the program with them. Okay? Right. So I think I am done with that. So I just want to let you know some of the programs, what we do in our mentorship program. And in our teens mentorship program, we teach them about self-awareness, which I've told you, where we help them also find their purpose. We also guide them on career guidance, and we do financial awareness for them, and we do follow-up programs for them. And we also offer trainings for mentors, which is actually going on right now. So if you want to join us, or if you want to be a mentor to somebody, we have a program for you to go through where we train you to become an effective mentor to the young people out there. Okay, that's about it from me. I think the next issue I want just to show you some of the programs that we normally do. So most of the time we can do our programs on physical basis, like we meet with them with the teenagers. And during the pandemic, we did most of the virtuals, did some of them on virtual, on Zoom, and so on. So if you want your kid to join our program that is coming up, this coming month. Yeah, this coming month, you can register. You can register with me. You can DM me, or you can write me an email and let me know that you want your kid to be mentored with us. And we do these programs. You can do them in schools. If you have a school, we can do them in school. We do them in churches. We do physical or virtual meetings with them. And especially during the holiday, we organize seminars. So some of them we let you know if it is a seminar that we shall hold like this coming holiday, we will let you know, but the registration is going on. Registration is going on, and it's a very fair deal. We normally take 3 days. It's a very fair deal. You can join us in it. And as I've told you, these are some of the things that we train them. Okay, we help them realize themselves, their self-awareness. We help them find their purpose. Some of us who found, you find your purpose when you're 30, 40. But can you imagine somebody who has known their purpose as early as 13 years? They can go for their goal. They won't waste a lot of time. So these are some of the things that we help them go through. And we also offer them mentorship trainings. We also train them to be mentors at the end of it all. Yes, we also offer, help them to become mentors to other teens. So that is what we call peer mentorship. We also offer them those kind of skills. I just want to show you, I am done with that. I just want to show you some of the mentorship programs that we have run for some times. This one was sponsored by Reach for Life and Pearl Radio, and Dream of a Child. They sponsored us, and we were able to run this program in Kibera, and it was an awesome program. And then there was a program that we also ran in, let me see. I don't know, my screen has hanged or something. Yes, but it's coming up. Great. So this one was a teens camp. I don't know if you can be able to see them. Nice. Well, this was a teens camp that we also did a mentorship program in Migori. Yes, so you can call us to your various maybe places, maybe various stations. If you have teenagers that want to have the program, you can call us there. So we did it in Migori, and they were able, we had children from so many places, and they were able to, and age groups were between 13 and 18 years, and they were able to do so many things on their own. Like as you can see from the photos, this one they were cooking chapati here for their, I think, their dinner or something. Yes. So we let them also do some things on their own. And that place is rural, so definitely they got exposed to so many things. Yes. And as I told you, I'm also being mentored. So I have several mentors who mentor me. And it is important to have people who work with you. It is important to have people who work with you, if it is in your marriage, in your career, in whatever things that you do, people who, guide you through because they have gone through it. Eda Samani is one of my mentors, and there's Susan Kahema, who of Core Concept is also one of my mentors, and there's Nelly Kagoru of Pearl Radio. She's my big mentor. Yes. And so they mentor me, they work with me. If I'm trying to do anything or I want to begin something, I share with them, and they let me know how to proceed or how to go about it. And the encouragement also, life is full of so many disappointments, so many discouragements here and there. So I look up to them. And there's also one more who is Susan Otieno. She's my mentor, especially in family and marriage life. And she helps me a lot, do a lot of things. I couldn't get a photo for some reasons, but she's one of my mentors. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that mentorship is something that you will need. You will need even as a grown-up. You will still need it. Even your child will need it as they come up. And I know that when they become mentored, they make better decisions. They make better decisions than just somebody who is doing things. You're doing things blindly. Okay. So that is all from me today. I hope I haven't taken too much time. Yes, that is all from me today. Let me just pull down this screen so that I can be able to see some of your comments. All right. So thank you very much. Thank you, Ma'am Nelly. I can see you online. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you're here. I can see Duri. Sorry, I have to leave early. We'll reply later. Thank you very much, Kate. You're welcome back. Please, I can only see your name if you click on the streamyard.com writing on top of this video, then I can be able to see your name. There's somebody saying grateful. Hi. Yes, there are charges, Nelly. There are charges for the teenage program that is coming up this coming holiday. You know, they're home for 7 weeks. Yes, 7 weeks. I think if you give them to me for 3 days, you will be so excited. You'll be so excited. There are charges we are charging per child, and you can DM me. I'll be able to give you the charges. I'll be able to give, because there's a discount if you have one or more than one kid. There's a discount for that. Otherwise, we normally charge 1,000 bob. But if you have more than one kid, there's a discount for that. So just write for me an email on my journey, mycourage@gmail.com, or you can still DM me and I'll be able to take you through the process. Thank you very much. May God bless you so much for being with me. I want to see more questions, or more. I want to see who is there. Can't be able to see your name. Thank you so much, Maureen. Thank you. Thank you for being there. Lunch hour Manenos. Yes, and I'm here, loud and clear. Thank you so much, Moses Kibazo. I can see you. God bless you so much. CJ, God bless you for being there. Kate Muduri, you had to leave earlier. Thank you for joining me. Yes, age group Nelly. Yes, age group is 13 years to 18. I think now that Form 4s, the ones who are sitting for Form 4 right now, they might be 19. They might be 19, those boys. Oh, those guys, they might be 19. So I'll extend it to 19 so that we can also be able to accommodate, especially on career guidance and financial strategies. We can be able to, accommodate them. So we will extend it 19 years. But if they have done their KCSE this year and they have hit 20, no problem. They can still join us. Yes, but we begin from 13 years. Yes. Thank you so much for that. Yes. I'm so glad that you're there. God bless you. God bless you too. May God bless you. This is what we do in our mentorship program. So next week I have something coming up and I don't want you to miss. Next week I'll have an unusual lunch hour. It will be on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and on Thursday, and I'll be talking about puberty preparation. Remember, they are coming back for holiday, and you just want to prepare them for their puberty. Yes, we will go back to the sexuality talks, and we'll be talking about puberty preparation, so that we can be able to prepare our teenagers. It will be so engaging. So I don't want you to miss that one. Don't miss that one. Tell somebody to tune in next week, on Tuesday at 1 p.m., on Wednesday, and on Thursday. It will be for 3 days. It will be so engaging. It will be so nice. It is so nice, so practical. And I'm telling you, if you capture that, you won't miss it. You won't miss it with your teens. Even for your preteens, you won't miss it. So thank you very much for joining me. May God bless you. Have a good afternoon. And if you have a soda somewhere, please pass it on. Otherwise, God bless you so much and have a good week ahead. Weekend is coming. Yeah. Have a good weekend ahead. God bless you so much. Keep it here on my journey. Bye-bye.